Here we go. Bending and moving and grooving in the Hawaii Nei. I want you to notice that I'm moving in every single joint, every way. 3 dimensions, the 4th dimension is internal. So elongation achieves so much in just a few seconds, letting gravity do the work. Inversion is one of the most powerful qualities we can invoke on our body in a fitness sportive type of way, because it's pressurizing the head, the blood is going through the body and draining. We don't get that drain in any sport activity unless we're actually inverting. So yoga is powerful enough to recreate and redesign the body. I'm over 50 and my body doesn't look like a 50-year-old. But it's definitely about focus and discipline. If you have discipline, you can do anything. Here the spine is opening, and I see how I'm moving it up a little bit every time and getting like a fulcrum, getting the pressure on the vertebrae to lift each one and separate it. When you separate and open up all the joints, you actually become free and more light and clear. That's why age is about resistance. Age is about adhesions and calcifications within the joints. And when we eliminate them by rotation and movement and hanging like I am here, the funky monkey body returns. We can have that funky monkey body if we practice daily. Here in this position, you'll notice I'm kicking one leg up and switching and kicking the other one up. In doing so, I'm attempting to open the thighs, the hips, the knees in a very fluid way. Here's an arm stretch through the back. And now a gravity stretch. Bam. Now I love one-legged work because how often do we even use one leg or articulate one leg in multiple directions? Well, I'm going to articulate my leg all the way to the front, the side, and I'll even complete it through rotating and going into the back, grabbing both sides and going into what I call a nataraj, right here. See, men, I think all need to understand this posture, understand it deeply, the rotations and the openings through the hips and the tissues in the legs. Once they're free, you're free. So yoga is a profound practice of self-realization and internal bliss. So again, one-legged postures, you want to get those hips so open that you're free of all encumbrances. Encumbrances happen when you sit too long, when you sleep too long in the same place. The body needs both. It needs deep sitting and it needs correct movement and playful movement. Allow your body to explore the inner dimensions like an adventure. You are the adventurer. You created this body, you can resurrect it. No doctor can heal you. They can help point the way, but medicine, the body heals itself with or without the medicine. Some medicines are necessary, but we don't need to depend on them. Our body just needs the help that it needs to open up and be healed. So prayer and fasting, stop eating, and this is the key to success in this life of why we came here to experience a soulful experience through the body. Meaning our soul wants to be released and to fly, but only through yoga can we actually experience the bliss of having the body and wanting to live in it and enjoy it. So I suggest that you explore your body and try to get a yoga swing. Here I'm just using a swing saddle without handles, and I suggest that you get one of these and hang it in your home and play with it every day. It's like bringing a tree into your house, into your living room. These flying hammocks, which I invented over 15 years ago and have sold well over 1 million all over the world, is now taking really root as a functional yoga practice in its own right, in its own superiority, that it accomplishes way more than you can do in an hour of yoga class that you can do in 10 minutes in this swing, and that is a fact. Again, let gravity do the work. Open up the hips, articulate. See that hip joint? I'm exploring every single part of that, rotating back and forth, chiseling away at the perfection that's underneath it all, removing resistance. This is my key to success. What does this look like? Well, if I was on the ground, I could be doing the same postures, but here you can see that something different is deeply happening in this, in the ability to hang and let things elongate. We all have this capability of becoming more flexible again. It's just comes down to our diet and then our commitment to resurrecting the temple of God. We have to live in this temple. We might as well respect it. And when we respect it, we'll feel as good as, well, that yogi right there. I think he's definitely very flexible. Aloha. Come join me and train.